Hi, friends. I just thought I'd come on for a quick moment today and share a thought with you. Coach Allie here. In the simplest terms, what we think about, what we sort of focus on, becomes our experience. So, when we have labeled something as a problem, when we've decided that is a problem, that shouldn't be happening, that alerts this safety part of our brain that is always looking out for potential threats. And it alerts that part of our brain, the amygdala, our threat detection system, to a potential danger. And if that thing comes up again and again, and we label it again and again as a problem, it's not going to take long for the brain to misidentify that as a threat, as a danger, even though it's perfectly safe. And what happens then is we get into a loop, right? So now we have a loop around it. And then when it comes back, it's stronger, it's more intense. So, as much as possible, in the simplest terms, if we can understand, like that Shakespeare quote, nothing is ever good or bad, but thinking makes it so, we do have some agency over where our thinking goes. Thoughts are going to come in and out all day long. We don't have much control over our thoughts. They're just going to come in and come out. But when they have an emotional charge, when we have determined that thought is a problem, that's when it gets sticky, right? That's when the brain identifies that as a potential problem, a potential threat. And when we're in that state where the brain has detected that as dangerous, it's going to engage our protective responses: fight, or freeze. They're very uncomfortable by design. So as much as we can, if we can sit back and recognize that really it's not as big of a thing as we're making it, it is not as big of a problem as we might be reacting to. It just is what it is. It's just reality. And we can stop fighting with reality so much and cooperate a little bit more with reality, even though we don't like it, even though it's not preferred. It's definitely not comfortable. Sometimes just showing our brain that we can handle discomfort goes such a long way in starting to create new neural pathways towards safety.